just going to do a quick little about the scene, because most of you already heard, but if you didn't, so I am M.T Pariti with the Scene Life magazine, and what we do is we highlight and connect the vibrant but independent open mic scene all across New York City and Long Island. And how do we do that? We put out a monthly print, analog, in your hands publication that includes the community's poetry as well as an interview with a local open mic host, so that we can shine a light on the people who are bringing art to the community. So if you want copies, I have the newest one, the July, and our 3-year anniversary edition, the June. On either one of them, they're only $5. And let me get to what got me into that.
Pariti.
That's my boy. So what got me into writing, or really what got my mind right, was losing my mom in 2020. That was a wake-up call for me to get my mind right, because I lost her to what I say are complications related to her own mental illness. So take from that what you will. But she was an incredible woman, and I'd like to honor her with a poem about her. Don't worry, it's not like a downer. It's an honor of her. It's called Radio Rituals.
Let's go.
My mother loved music. She loved to dance. She was a fun time. Here it goes. Flipping through the stations, trying to find familiar sounds, searching for that magic music that brings you back to life. I set the ritual in motion, a conjuring, and wade through the waves that emanate from the radio. There is a sudden swell. Backflow, updraft, rip, tide. The ocean draws me in, pulls the rug right out from under. Couldn't stop it if I tried, and I'm not trying. Ragdoll rolling, spread out wide, starfish, till I'm spit back out, soaked and stumbling on your sandy shores. It worked, but you wound up being more than the ocean, and I wound up being less than prepared. Dewdrop, raindrop, teardrop. Just when I thought it was over, I see you dancing in beams of light. Rainbow. Salty prisms blur my vision to the present for sights of the past. And just like the ocean, you're more than the light. You're its source, scattered about above. Fusion, fission, collision. Bright bursts twinkle, guiding this wayward wanderer back to where it all began. Your end. Stopping assuming, I settle in now and let you teach me what you tried to all along. That you were so ultraviolet when you weren't infrared. The stars will still shine long after they are dead. Time won't stop for no one, but it'll slow what can be sped. The music's always playing, and it's all just in your head. So I'm going to do, my plan is to do a variety of things, right? Because like Walt Whitman said, we contain multitudes, you know, and if I want to honor all parts of me, all aspects of me, so you're going to hear a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we're going to go from there. So that's opening it up with some mental health stuff, but a celebration of my mom. I want to do, from there, I'll go into what it was like to be in my mind. It's called Reeling. Feeling, reeling, floor to ceiling, rind and bind is slowly peeling, barely held together, dealing, knowing there's no point concealing. Can't hide behind a made-up wall. Can't know the rise without the fall, that there's no short without the tall, no nothing is the same as all. And that's what I must now embrace. Each and every single face I wear, so scared for being chased, can barely keep up with the pace. In disgrace, an empty cup, surrendered to the down and up, leather lace bound and stuck, a fetish fool, a sorry suck. The negative? can overpower any minute, any hour, any time. It can devour anything with sickness sour. I fight the raging war, try to even up the score, knowing I can take no more. I beg and plead with knees on floor. Not so sure I'm on the course. Feel the heavy weight of force pressing down, divide, divorce me from myself, me from the source. And from my pores and from my eyes, I weep and bleed and sweat and cry with nothing but the question why, the peace it leaves without goodbye. Come back, attack, all turning black, buried deep beneath the stack, can't choose between the frickin' frack, can't pick or stick the things I lack. Just a hack is how I feel, with words and blurs and sounds that steal my focus, don't know how I deal when wondering if it's all real. Oh. So that's what it's like, that's what it was like, still a little, but I'm doing much better thanks to many interventions that keep me balanced today, including, and not limited to, psychiatry, pharmacology, meds, talk therapy, creativity, writing, and my friends and my family that help keep me in check. So, yes, that's what it's all about. Now, this next piece, we did mom, we did mental illness in the head. Now let's do trauma, childhood trauma. So trigger warning on this piece. It's called Before. Will you come away with me to a place that was before? Before wet beds, before smacked heads, before the fear was at the door? Will you come away with me before the tears and screams? Before we knew the skies were blue or grass was seen as green? Before we're taught all kinds of words, where is was all there was? Just sights and sounds, the bright and loud, the focus and the buzz. Will you come away to when teeth just meant to smile? Before the bites, before the fights? Guess this could take a while. We'll have to go to way, way back, to when the sleep was safe. I'll try to give an exact day, I don't recall the precise date, I guess that we'll just have to say, before the whispers in the night, still okay without the light, before be still, before the hush, where blood was bond and family trust. So will you come away with me? Please, truth, no lie, just stay with me, to share your care and day with me, conspire and breathe your air with me. I need someone to tell me please, when hope was real and there was bliss, pain just from some scraped up knees and blown away with but a kiss. You'll need to come, was there a time when innocence was natural as the rage? Before we burned these bridges down that placed us in this cage? You'll need to come and break me free and weave your wild words. You'll sing and laugh and dance with me, we'll swirl and spin and twirl. The winds are hurricanes of me, so spread your warm arms out wide. They'll take us to, before we knew, for safety, you should hide. Mom. That got me some.
Yeah, that looks good, by the way,
So
bro.
let's change it up.
Oh,
Damn. 4:30 this morning.
yeah.
So you know how I mentioned my crew, and well, I mentioned my systems of support, and one of them is my crew. And recently, my crew had to check me and was like, "Yo, MT, we think X, Y, and Z." And because they've earned the right to speak into my life, I had to pause, and I had to take what they had said seriously. I couldn't just disregard them and dismiss them. And so after that, and I checked I got checked, I adjusted, accordingly, and I feel much better, and everything's good with my crew, and it's great. But this is called, in honor of them, systems of support. Systems of support come in oh so many forms. Like Erector said, correct what's said by selecting as your norm. To simply not retort, but instead just hear them out. Make sure you're a good sport when they want to pop you in your mouth. A friend who's become more like a brother who's about to bend your ear and core without the need to shout, without the need to fight or to argue. That's not how you get a mind to change, not back then and not right now. Need people in my life who give it to me straight. If I'm pompous when I write, tell me right up to my face. Who don't go fly a kite when I'm pushing them away, but aren't fond of when I'm blind to the wisdom that they say. So I listen when they speak. No, not perfectly. I will learn eventually that they're not hurting me. In fact, they're blessing me with a bit of course correction. Let the lesson be a course in self-deception. Intentions heavenly, but still the wrong direction. When tensions unsettle me, it's time for a confession. Now, so we're gonna keep it moving, changing it up. Let's do. Speaking of, no, let's not go there yet. I know which one you want to hear.
Oh my God.
So, oh, I know what I'm going to do. The shirt one. Yes, thank you. I mean, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yes. So this is so because of being able to move on from just speaking about my mental illness and mental health and processing my emotions, because I've been doing that, I get to move on to other things and topics and writing prompts. And so now I get to think about my concepts, ideas, theories, and philosophies. And so this, Taoism, is one of my favorite philosophies to tap into. And this is about that. It's called The Way You Cannot Say. To make a key, you need the peaks and you need the valleys. To be complete, do not delete the deepest, darkest alleys. You see, it takes both gas and brakes to get safely where you're going. There is a way you cannot say. The mystery is rowing. Rowing with the current and cutting with the grain. Knowing what it wasn't is the cousin of its name. It came in the returning, in loss as well as gain. Sustains the fire burning, is the fuel as well as flame. Useful tool, an empty cup. Where the spokes meet at the hub, there's a hole that's filled with love. Lose control, but don't give up. Sometimes fold and sometimes bluff, but let the cards make the decision. The dealer's deck is never touched, but each hand will come out different. Be prepared, sit back, observe. Take in, receive the wisdom. Don't be scared, keep track and learn. Faith is belief, it will come. It comes because it goes. Yin and yang, you contain both. The Big Bang inside explodes, bringing change because it flows from the highest to the lows, just like water at the top. Oh yes, nature always knows that with gravity it drops. It is sad to see have-nots get exploited by the haves. The balance sheet has knots, time to tear it clean in half. The carrot seems the best bet, motivation of the masses. Don't forget, the stick's still needed when dealing with some asses. The classes are a construct, man-made up to gain control. Dominion over people denies the softness that you hold. Opinions do not matter. I want something tried and true. The chaos of a splatter has a pattern, and it's you. I just printed them with my printer, so you could only have gotten them from me, and I sold them immediately. The first one was called Rhyme and Resistance, which I had the cover concepts on both of these, but I had an artist render them. But yes, so the Rhyme and Resistance, and the new one, Bound to Be Free. And so I'm going to read from Rhyme and Resistance. This is now, remember I said the carrot and the stick? This is a little bit of the stick. This is called We Can't Ignore It. And it's the first protest piece that I did that got me in front of thousands of people. Let's keep it a buck. It's not a good look. Not a good system when people get took. It's not a damn business. The government shook. They call it deliverance from the mouth. You're about to get booked. Or better yet, disappeared. The Gestapo has hooks. You better bet if you're queer, they'll come for you too. Once they round up the rest, what's there to do besides simple protest? We must resist, not comply, simply abide by these laws. Nazis persist, don't deny. It's time to admit what you saw. It's time to admit we made the wrong pick. Anything's better than this. Don't have a fit. Something is sick. No, I'm not taking the piss. Not mocking or trying to gloat. It's bad, tell me where's the hope? So shocking, not buying the soap. Already a slippery slope. We might need a boat for this creek full of shit. Something that floats, gotta speak up a bit. Gotta paddle our way through the muck and the mire. Stand firm, don't delay. It is time, don't retire. They want us quitting claws and mittens. Don't you dare to start a shift and use your gift and start uplifting. Don't get bogged down by the mission. Filibuster, start to fluster. Tear it down to ground, no structure. Start to muster up the bluster. Blowing sound of loud combustor. Engine of ingenuity. Our moral imagination. The conscience of a country fighting against its segregation. So we fight through our creations. They are more than supplications. Their demands, a fist in hand, raised we stand with other nations. And allies we should keep. The same with enemies. Idolized autocracies cannot help us to be free. We can't just be bystanders. Gotta speak up while we can. Because if you ignore cancer, the only answer you get is dead. If you don't mind, I only have two more. Is that cool?
Yeah, of course. Go
All right,
for it, bro.
great. Just to get the gamut of like who is M.T Pariti.
It's all good, brother.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna really change it up now. So this is more carrot. Yeah, I also do erotica because I contain multitudes. But I try to do it in a subtle and more playful, whimsical way that's more of a celebration of union than conquest. So, and of course my I have a muse. I have a very great muse. My girlfriend Jennifer, and so these are almost always about her and us. So this is called Satisfaction. It is my newest erotica, so new shit.
New shit.
All right, so Satisfaction. Get ready. She does everything in her power to give me satisfaction. So the pleasure's always ours. Mutual is the attraction. It ain't just with her love. She showers me with passion. The tightest and most snug. Then she hits with the contraction. Con-action when contigo. Babe, it's heaven the way that we go. Together with no ego. Tickle, feather, toy, and teaso. Cause all these-os just don't stop. Feed me Simo, round the clock. Treat us equal, go down a lot. Shit is lethal, down to socks. It's not like I found a thought. I found a woman worth my all. Her body is the spot I want to push in with my all. To the base from up the top, like tippy tall. Want to give you all I got. Get all slippy, kitty call. Cause her kitty calls me daily. Calls me Vlad, I get me Paley. Never had a boat so saily. Inner ocean like a whale, see? Why we just can't get enough of this please each other stuff. Squeeze each other touch. Complete each other clutch. When I'm switching up my gears, going fast and going slow, too much just isn't here. Gonna last, not gonna blow. Combustion, let's be clear, this is gonna be a show, but just +1 when she's near. If you know, well then you know. A head game off the charts. Her hair a little pulley. The bed frame falls apart. That's where a bedroom bully does his best artistic art. Wet but still a spark. Let your body arc. My pet, somebody bark. But hark, who goeth there? Wouldn't say unless I care. If we didn't both play fair, this isn't quite the pair. But this is, and I will stare at our bodies as they couple, fitting perfectly right where we can cause a little trouble. They will never quite compare, and I don't want to be subtle. From the rooftops I will blare. Satisfaction, always double. Poem.
Woo!
And this is the one Andy wanted me to do, so I'll end with
look at
this. This is called As Above, So Below. And it ends with community, which is what this is all about. So I hope that comes through. So here it goes. On the heels of inspiration, chewing on its dust, souls need replacing. Terrain's been too rough. No, I'm not complaining. I'm used to too much. Sometimes like I'm gaining, most times out of touch. Because I know what it takes to not make the mark. I forgot to aim and missed from the start. I'm not casting blame, except at my heart. The name of the game is getting torn apart. And that's not the same as dearly departed. I live through the shame. My heart has been hardened. Callous and tough, these habits rebuff every time that I try to get by as enough. Don't know why, don't know what, so damn dry, fill this cup. In a sigh, I reply to the sky with a but. But I gave it my all and my eyes never shut. Won't believe what I saw when I finally looked up. When I finally looked in. As above, so below. But I do not see sin in the cosmic light show. Where did we begin? Perhaps we'll never know. Wouldn't do it again. It's the end of ego. It's the end of the self. The start of something else. A collective type of consciousness that gets us out of hell. That brings us to a place where the symmetry of face ain't the measure of your beauty. Where you cannot be replaced. Where no matter what you chase, be it truth or inspiration, will be given out in spades and with the sound of jubilation. That was so good, so fun, love it. Thank you so much for having me. This is my first out-of-state feature. So Andy, love you, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.
If you are in the New York City or Long Island area, please check out the scene.life to tap into all the things that are going on open mic related in and around New York. So other than that, you can find me. What was that?
Monthly listing.
Monthly listing. Yep, all the shows that I know about, you put them in there. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me at MT, the initials, or you can think the opposite of full, and Pariti, like Big Z. That's it. Thanks.